November is Diabetes Awareness Month, and so in this month, Merritt Bates Thomas of the Green River District Health Department offers some guidance on preventing or at least delaying type 2 diabetes. Good morning.
Good morning, Angie. We're wrapping up our Prevent Type 2 series, and we're wrapping it up on World Diabetes Day.
Of course, and as we should. Perfect timing.
As we should. You know, things just have a way of working out the way they're supposed to.
That's exactly right. So let's talk about steps that can be taken to prevent or at least delay the onset of type 2 diabetes.
It starts with knowing your numbers, and there you can determine your risk. And your numbers especially start with that A1C, the glycosylated hemoglobin, that's that measurement of your blood sugar over 3 months. Then beyond that, even around knowing your numbers, we all need to live an active lifestyle. We need to be physically active, we need to be moving. Selecting a variety of healthy foods, and regardless of the food we're selecting, being aware of our portion sizes and choosing appropriately. Keeping our heart healthy, managing stress, and our mental well-being. And I think the pandemic's really brought a lot of that to the forefront for us.
Truly.
And helped us heighten our awareness of how important that is. And kind of that glue, well, part of the glue that holds it all together is a positive support system. And the key word there is positive. You want people that are in your corner. They're in your corner so much so that they will look you in the eyes and be able to tell you, you know, maybe you're heading down the wrong path or you're kind of sugarcoating things.
Yes.
When in reality, but they have a way of doing it where you know ultimately they have your best interest at heart.
It's so important, it really is, rather than shaming and feeling guilty already, but to have that, you know, positive input to help you get on track and stay on track.
Absolutely. And, you know, I stress the positive piece because so many of us can think to situations where maybe there's been that negative influence in our lives, and we really were finding it hard to dig ourselves out of that negative self-thought. And positive self-thought is really at the core of keeping us going, and it's really the glue is that personal resilience and realizing that ultimately we take ownership of the choices we make. We have the knowledge, we have the capability, and it's up to us to develop that plan around those 6 things we've talked about since we kicked this off in March around Diabetes Alert Day.
Well, one of the things that's a challenge for people is if you have eaten calorie-dense food that's very satisfying to the palate and maybe to the eyes, making that shift, and that's a brain shift and a habit shift, to replacing that with whole foods and plant-based ideas and fresh. That's a real challenge, and you deal with it every day with people.
Deal with it every day, and I think if we're honest, we deal with it on a personal level too.
Of course.
We're making those choices. Sometimes they're not easy. We see how easy it can be to fall back into negative habits or habits that don't serve our health and best interest that well, and how important it is that we're mindful of that. And we're making choices, but when we fit in those things that maybe have that eye appeal and that are calorie dense, that we're reining those in, we're enjoying them, but not to the point that they become the focus of the way we eat and live our lives.
Right, and it doesn't, you know, it's not, I'm gonna eat the whole bag of cookies and then feel horrible about myself. Can you send the viewers to a website or someplace where they can get more information?
kydiabetes.net, our Kentucky Diabetes Network website, and then the Davis County Diabetes Coalition will be launching their website this month, which is diabetescoalition.org. It has that under construction look to it when you go there, but we're going to be there soon.
That's exciting.
It is.
Help is available. Check with them and follow the website. You can do it. We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this. Stay with us.